Hello student, today we are going to see class 10 physics light chapter reflection and refraction full revision for class 10 especially for MCQ revision we are going to do. Okay. Hello student, today light reflection and refraction full revision we are going to do. Okay. First one we will be seeing positive optical device and negative optical device. Positive optical device is going to be called as a convex lens and convex mirror. Okay, convex lens and concave mirror, both going to be convex. Okay, whether it's a mirror or lens, we can take it as this as a positive. Okay, convex lens and convex mirror. Okay, for negative optical device, concave lens and concave mirror. Okay. So positive optical device is going to be convex lens, convex mirror. Negative optical device is going to be concave lens and concave mirror. Okay. Now there are 4 optical devices there. 2 is going to be negative, 2 is going to be positive. Okay. The first we will take it about mirror. Okay. You need to know what is a real and virtual image. Okay. Real image, it's going to be easily you can find a real and virtual image. Okay, for up to 10th standard easily you can find real and virtual image. Okay, real image always inverted image. Okay, real image always inverted, virtual image always upright. Okay, so the real image is going to be actual intersection, virtual image is not going to be actual intersection. Okay, real images can be formed on the screen. Okay, but it's not going to formed on the screen. Okay, real image you can see. Okay, but virtual image you are not able to see. Okay, so real image can be formed by, it's going to be convex lens and it's going to be concave mirror. Okay, concave mirror, this can be produced as a real image. Virtual image can be produced with everything, but you can use always, virtual image can be produced always. Okay, convex mirror always virtual image and concave lens, it's produced as a virtual image. The very simple difference is it will be inverted, it will be upright. Okay, it will be formed on the screen, it's not going to formed on the screen. It is actual intersection, it's not actual intersection. Okay, that's a main difference of real and virtual image. Okay, the next thing I'm going to teach you what is a convex lens and what is a concave lens. Okay, some basic terms about convex lens and concave lens. Okay, we can take it, xy is called principal axis. Okay, xy we can take it as a principal axis. Okay, here also I am taking xy is called principal axis. Xy we can call as a principal axis, xy we can call as a principal axis. Okay, here concave mirror. Okay, I kept as a concave mirror. Here I kept as a convex mirror. Okay, so P is called pole center for both the lens. P is called pole center. It's look like a circle. No, this circle center we can call center of curvature. This is called principal focus. Okay, here center of curvature will come this side. Okay, so here this we can call as center of curvature. This we can call as a principal focus. Okay, XY is called principal axis, C is called center of curvature, F is called principal focus, P is called optical center, M dash is called mirror aperture. It's a diameter of the mirror, like a full field of view also we can call, it's going to be aperture. Okay, concave mirror and convex mirror. Okay, there are 2 types of mirror. Okay, the next one, image formation, how the image can be formed by concave. Okay, there are rules is there, sign convention and rules is there. First we will do with the sign convention. Okay, this is called principal axis, this is a concave mirror is there. Okay, so it is called principal focus, it is called center of curvature. The ray which is parallel to the principal axis, it will be reflect through the focus, it is the first rule. Okay, the ray which is going through the focus, it will be become as a parallel. Okay, the ray which is passes through the focus, after reflected it will be parallel to the principal axis. Okay, the ray which is passes through the optical center immediately goes straight, immediately come back in the same path, F, and this is C. Okay, it will be come back with the same path, it will be reflect in the same path. Okay, it will be come back in the same path. Okay, I'll repeat again first rule, the ray which is parallel to the principal axis will go through the focus. The ray which is going through the focus, it will become parallel. Okay, the ray which is going at center of curvature, it will come back to the same path. Okay, this is for concave mirror. Okay, if you want convex mirror, same thing you can do, same rules you can use with the another way. Okay, the ray which is FC, the ray which is directly coming through the focus, after reflected, it will be parallel. Okay, it will be reflected parallel. Okay, so same only, the ray which is coming through the focus, after reflected, it will be parallel. Okay, the same next point, the ray which is coming directly, that will be after reflected, it will be reflect away from the focus. Okay, reflect away from the focus. Here and all, you can take it normal from center of curvature. Okay, from the center of curvature. So from the center of curvature, you can take it normal. This is going to be incident angle, this is going to be reflected angle. Okay, in this case, center of curvature, you can take it at the normal. Okay, it is going to be incident angle, this is going to be reflected angle. Okay, the next one, the ray which is incident at center of curvature, it will be reflect in a same path, because it is in a normal. No, whatever ray is coming at normal, it directly reflect bounce back in a same path. Okay, it is a pole center. Okay, the one more rule also is that the ray which is incident at pole center, it will be reflect in a same angle. Okay, the ray which is incident at pole center, it will be reflect in a same angle. It is for common for both a convex lens and a concave mirror. Convex mirror and concave mirror, it's for both. Incident angle is equal to reflected angle. Okay, when the light is incident at pole center, it will be reflect back in the same angle. Okay, now see image formation of convex, first concave mirror, then I am going to do with the convex mirror. Okay, first we will do with the sign convention. Okay, for how to do with the sign convention, left side, it's a normal graph only, what we did in a normal class, max class, that's only we can take it. Okay, so I am taken as a normal graph. Okay, left side to the origin, it's negative, it's a sign convention. Right side to the origin, positive. Above the origin, positive. Below the origin, negative. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, in case I kept object here, object is here. Okay, my image is formed here. Okay, we'll take it. Object distance is negative. Object distance is negative. Object distance always you can call as a u. U distance is going to be negative here. Image distance is going to be v is going to be positive here. Image distance positive, because right side. Object height h1 is going to be positive. Image height h2 is going to be negative. H2 is going to be negative. Object height positive, image height negative. Okay, left side the origin pole center will be 0, right side the pole center, left side the pole center negative, right side the pole center will be positive. Above the origin positive, below the origin negative. Okay, object distance always negative, image distance always object distance always negative. Okay, for this case object distance is negative, for this case image distance is positive. Okay, in case image is formed here. Okay, what about the image distance? Image distance can be negative, because left side to the origin. Image height also going to be the negative. It's all depend on where it is formed. Okay, first I am taken as a concave mirror image formation. Okay, so see here, you should find it is a real and it is a real or virtual, everything you should find. Okay, so all the characterization I am going to tell you. Okay, before that you need to know magnification. When the magnification is equal to +1, okay, plus is indicates upright, virtual, erect. Okay, so yeah, magnification is equal to -1. So inverted real. Okay, minus is going to be inverted, plus is going to be virtual. Okay, it's going to be upright, it's going to be inverted. Okay, 1 is for same size, 1 is for same size. Okay, same size. Okay, in case magnification is equal to -2, minus is for inverted and real, 2 is for magnification. Magnification is equal to +2, +2 will take it, plus is for upright, virtual, erect. Okay, and 2 is for magnification. Okay, you should do symbol separately, term separately. Okay, m is more than 1 means it's going to be magnified. Okay, m is 0 to 1 means it's going to be diminished. Okay, very simple, diminished. Okay, so m is more than 1, it's magnified. M 0 to 1, it's going to be diminished. Okay, m is minus means it's minus means it's going to be real. Okay, plus means it's going to be virtual. 1 means it's a same size, virtual, it's going to be same size. Okay, this is a magnification theory you need to know. Okay, first I am going to do with the concave mirror image formation. Okay, actually light chapter is a very simple. Okay, So I am taken as a concave mirror. So it is called pole center, it is for principal focus, it is for center of curvature. Okay. So I will do my own method. I am not going to follow the book. The first condition, object placed behind C. Object placed behind C. Okay. Object placed here. So what will be happen now? Already I told you it is object distance. Object distance, it's going to be left side to the pole center. You can take it as a negative. Okay. Object height h1 is going to be a positive. Okay. So first we will complete the image diagram. Parallel ray, the ray which is parallel to the principal axis, after reflected it will go through the focus. The ray which is incident at optical center, it will be reflected in the same angle. The ray which is going through the focus, it will be parallel. The final image formed here. So final image formed here. Okay. It will be inverted and real image. Okay, already I told you inverted is always real image. Okay, the final image is going to be the actual intersection of the light, inverted, real. Okay, u is going to be negative. Okay, and the image is formed between F and C. Okay, image is formed between F and C. Okay, image formed between F and C. Okay, it is inverted, real. Okay, compare object height and image height is smaller. Image height is smaller. Okay, we can take it as a diminished. Okay, it is going to be diminished image. Okay, inverted, real, diminished. Okay, u is going to be left side to the pole center. U is going to be negative. V is going to be negative. Okay, what about h1? H1 above the principal axis. H1 is going to be positive. What about h2? Below the principal axis. H2 is going to be negative. Okay, why h2 is negative below the principal axis? H2 going to be negative. H2 going to be negative. What about magnification? Magnification is less than 1. Okay, it is a diminished. Okay, and inverted. Inverted for negative. It's diminished means the value range 0 to 1. Okay, this is a in between. This value we can get as a magnification. Okay. So first diagram I completed. Okay, now we are going with the next diagram. Okay. So now the object is exactly placed at C. Okay, only concave have lot of explanation. Convex mirror no, it have very less explanation. Same as a lens also. Okay, for convex lens have more explanation. Concave lens have less explanation. It is a pole center. It is a focal length. It is a center of curvature. The object exactly placed at C. At C. Okay, parallel ray will go through the focus. Center ray, the ray which is going focus, it will become parallel. Inverted, real, same size. Okay, so the image is going to formed as a inverted, and it is going to be a real, and it will be same size. Okay, it's inverted. No, magnification is equal to -1, same size and -1. Minus indicates inverted. 1 is represented as a image, and the object will be the same size. Okay. Now, what about u? U is left side to the pole center. U is going to be negative. What about V? V is going to be negative. H1, what about H1? H1 is going to be positive. What about H2? H2 is going to be negative. Okay. One more thing I want to tell you. This is going to be always. U is always negative. H1 always positive. Okay. Whatever problem you can use it, that one. Okay. Focal length of concave will be negative. Okay. That also you can use it. Okay. Now I am going with the next one. Okay. Next diagram. So what is next? The object is placed in between F and C. Okay. So now what is the characterization? Everything we are going to learn. Okay. I have the principal axis like this. Okay. I placed concave mirror. Okay. I placed concave mirror. Here F, here C. Okay. Object in between F and C. Parallel ray will go through the focus. Center ray will be reflecting in the ray which is at pole center will reflect in the same angle. Okay. The ray which is going through the focus, it will become parallel. Okay, it will be formed here. Okay, it will be formed here. So inverted, real, and magnified. Okay, object between F and C. Okay, what about the image characterization? Inverted, real, and magnified. Okay, m is greater than 1. Okay, m is going to be negative. U is going to be negative, V is going to be negative, because left side to the pole center. Object distance also, U is also left side, V is also left side. Okay, U is negative, V is negative. Okay, What about H1? H1 is going to be positive always, okay, because above the principal axis. H2 is going to be negative, okay. So, real inverted magnified image you will get, okay. In the next concept we are going to learn when the object is placed in between F and P. At focus, it is very simple to learn. At focus we will learn separately. The object is placed in between F and C, okay, F and P, okay. I have the concave mirror like this. It is called principal focus, it is called F, it is called pole center, it is called center of curvature. I placed object here. Parallel ray will go through the focus, center ray will be reflected in a same path, okay. It is going to create as a diverging ray. Diverging ray always converge as a backside, okay. It is going to be upright, virtual, erect image will be create when the object is placed between F and P, okay, in between F and P, okay. What about the image? Image is formed opposite side, okay, image is formed opposite side. The magnification is going to be a greater than 1 and as a positive. Magnification is greater than 1, okay. It's going to be virtual. Why it is virtual? Always diverging ray will be look like converge backside. It's going to be the virtual, okay. Virtual, magnified, inverted, it's going to be upright, erect, okay. Now, what about the u distance? U distance left side to the pole center negative, okay. What about the v distance? V distance is going to be positive. What about H1? H1 is going to be positive. What about H2? H2 is going to be positive, okay. So, that is it, okay. This is for the main characterization of the image, okay. Now, we will be learning the object is placed at infinite, okay. Where will be the image is formed? Exactly at focus, okay. So, when the object is placed at infinite, the image will be exactly at focus. For concave mirror, so when the object is infinite, it will be exactly at focus, okay. Concave mirror always most of the condition is producing as a real image. This case also will be produced as a real image, okay. Real image but highly diminished, okay. A real image but highly diminished, okay. This is for object at infinite, image is formed at F, okay. Image is at formed F, focus, principal focus. So, next question, object at focus, where will be the image formed? Object at focus, okay, exactly object at focus means the image will be formed at infinite, okay, image will be formed at infinite, okay. It will go till infinite, okay. It is highly magnified, or it is a real but highly magnified, okay. We are not able to see this one, just for assumption it is going to be highly magnified, okay. When the object is at infinite, image will be at focus. When the object at focus, image will be at infinite, okay. It is very simple, okay. This is a full description for a concave mirror, okay. Now, the magnification formula, everything I did, okay. The power formula for the mirror is going to be 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by mirror formula. F is called focal length, V is called object distance, U is called image distance. M is equal to H2 divided by H1. At the same time, V divided by U, okay. In formula, if you used in between plus means magnification sign, you will use minus, okay. This is for mirror formula, okay. This is for mirror formula, okay. What about lens formula? Lens formula is very simple. 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U, okay. Magnification is equal to plus H2 divided by H1, same V divided by U, okay. See, observe this lens formula and mirror formula. In between plus is there means magnification minus will come. In between minus is there means magnification plus will come. Very simple logic, okay. Easily you can remember the formulas, okay. Now, I will be doing with convex mirror, okay. What is the convex mirror? There are two possibilities is there for convex mirror, okay. I have convex mirror like this, okay. The main possibility is P, F, C. I placed the object somewhere here, okay. Where the parallel ray will go, after reflected it will be reflected away from the focus, okay. Where the center ray will go, the center ray will be reflected in a same path, okay. The image will be formed here, upright, virtual, erect, diminished, okay. This condition will be always same, okay. Object I placed in between infinite and principal focus, in between principal focus and infinite somewhere, okay. So, image is going to formed in between F and P, okay. So, magnification is going to be always magnification is less than 1, okay. and it's going to be magnification is going to be positive, upright, virtual, erect, diminished. Okay, upright, virtual, erect, diminished. Okay. So for lens I will do in the next video. Okay, concave lens, concave mirror uses is dentist, they will be using that concave mirror. Okay, and searching light, torch light, and solar furnace they will be using as a concave mirror. Okay, for convex mirror they will be using to view as a more field of view. Example, if your tall building is there, if you want to see, you have to use with the convex mirror. Okay, car side mirror is going to be convex mirror, car headlight will be concave mirror. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Thank you everyone.